What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan, and today we're looking at chapter 6 of the book of Isaiah. If you're new here, we read the Bible every day, and we've been doing that for going on 3 years now. We read the Bible every day, one chapter a day, every day, and I'm looking forward to reading with you. So if you would like to join us, click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. That way you get alerted every time we post a video. If you are a Bible Club member, go ahead and like this video, leave a white flag below. Thank you for your generous donation of $10 a month. We can't do this without you. Let's look at chapter 6 of the book of Isaiah. It says, "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple." You know, the train of someone, and back in the day when this was being written, meant how rich you were. If you look at all the royal weddings, you'll see how rich someone is by how long their train is. It represents the wealth. Well, the Lord's train filled the entire temple. It was up to the rafters, up to the chandeliers, up to the roof of his train. Filled the whole temple. Above him stood the seraphim. Each had 6 wings. With 2, he covered his face because he couldn't bear the glory of God. With 2, he covered his feet because the feet represent humanity, humanness, fallenness, dirtiness. And with 2, he flew. And one called to another and said, "Holy, holy, holy." The only attribute that's mentioned 3 times in a row about God is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full with his glory. And the foundations of the threshold shook at the voice of him who called. And the house was filled with smoke. And I said, "Woe is me, for I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of the people of unclean lips, for my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Then one of the seraphim flew to me, having in his hand a burning coal that he had taken with tongs from the altar. You thought Isaiah was already worshiping the Lord and saying something great. He thought he'd join in and say, "Holy," maybe, because he's saying, "I'm unworthy." And the angel flew to him, and he touched his mouth and said, "Behold, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away, and your sin is atoned for." And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Then I said, "Here I am, send me." And he said, "Go and say to his people, keep on hearing, but do not understand. Keep on seeing, but do not perceive. Make the heart of his people dull, and their ears heavy, and blind their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and turn and be healed." Then I said, "How long, O Lord?" And he said, "Until cities lie waste without inhabitant, and houses without people, and the land is a desolate waste, and the Lord removes people far away and the forsaken places are many in the midst of the land. And though a tenth remain in it, it will be burned again, like the terebinth or an oak, whose stump remains when it is felled. The holy seed is its stump." So there will be left this little stump, this little remnant of people after the Lord is done dealing with those who have forsaken him. There's always a remnant. Never forget, there's always a remnant of people. If you see something terrible going on in the church, remember, there is a remnant. There's a church, a couple churches that remain for the Lord. That was chapter 6 of the book of Isaiah. Wonderful chapter, famous chapter. Thank you for reading along with me. I'll see you next time. We'll be reading chapter 7. God bless you. Peace.